exchange, we had a bunch of people in the background who were, that they were not identifying whether they were licensed or not. Who has a clue? And it seems as though those people get away with this forever. I mean, surely you've been on here longer than I have. You recognize these voices after a while, don't you? But nothing seems to happen to them. Over.
W4AMP, got two problems here. You keep doubling with me. In this city, it keeps jamming. So I'll tell you what, KD4CQZ, I'm going to relinquish the frequency back to you and the unidentified gentleman who I am pretty sure is someone you know or you wouldn't have come up here in the first place.
Well, I would say that your perception here is a bit on the paranoid side. I don't have a clue who it is, and I don't relinquish the frequency to me because I actually have to get back and finish up a little project. So anyhow, it was interesting speaking with you. W4AMP, KD4CQZ, clear.
Maybe you're here for the reason this guy's here, and that's to cause hate and discontent and jam the frequency. You think?
I was here because we had a drunk on the frequency.
Standing by. He's probably the one recording everything.
I was here because we had a drunk on the frequency.
Your pal K3AQ. Tell your friend running the 5,000-watt amplifier without ID, and if he keeps doing it, he's probably going to get popped, and you have a fine day. KD4CQZ, W4AMP, son.
I was here because we had a drunk K9RSY on the frequency.
Since N2FUV got busted.
The N2FUV is going to prison. Good night.
I know he is, but the FCC's been monitoring the frequency ever since he got in trouble. So these guys running all this wattage and Corman, they probably got stuff on them.
Oh yeah, that wasn't meant for you. That was meant for Mr. Peter Busey, who just innocently lit on this frequency tonight. He, out of the blue, he just shows up, and we got K3AQ in there, and we got this guy jamming with 5,000 watts. It's an old trick. K3AQ is in here recording. His friend jams the frequency with 5,000 watts, and they're hoping for me to say something they could use against me on a recording. Been going on for years and years. They think they're the young kids. They figure they just thought it out. Surprise, surprise. Have a good evening. W4AMP, clear.
You did an ID for at least 20 minutes, so we got you. What a bunch of imbeciles. Yeah, it's only 50 watts.
Now, he's close to me.
Yeah, I only have 50 watts.
But he'll be crying like a baby when they pop him on that NAL. You watch. They always cry when it happens. And then they can't pay it. I never could figure that one out either.
Right, I have a QRT station.
Remember what Beretta used to say in his TV show? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
That's
right, that's true. But I have a QRP station. I hear a taunt. Who is doing the taunt? Who is throwing the taunt?
KC80 and K3VR, they couldn't pay their fines.
Who is throwing the taunt? Is that legal?
It is if you don't identify.
Okay. I'm QRP.
Good. That little AMP there, he's a shit disturber.
Right, somebody told me I was doing 5,000 watts, but somebody said it was the weakest 5,000 watts, so I'm QRP.
Got you a call sign, boy?
Yeah, KYRSY.
KYRSY is a made-up bootleg call. Get yourself a real one.
Right, that's my call sign.
It ain't a legitimate call sign. It's one you invented to mock Dan.
We have a Lars call now.
That's a CB or Mike from Ohio.
Okay, 10-4, good buddy.
He's just making his mark. W4. XXI.
Right, I'm gonna put me a Delta mic on for tomorrow night.
Yeah, good. Does it have echo?
Yeah, it'll be an echo mic.
Oh, good. The Delta mic? Echo mic?
Yes.
Which mic is that?
It's an echo mic.
I had a couple of those.
Yeah, I had it when I was a CBU, now I'm gonna use it now.
Actually, they're pretty nice mic. They sound pretty decent.
Yeah, it looks like an egg on the front, the black, but I always used the echo.
So Delta does make a pretty decent microphone.
I have very high level of tone jamming. It's against the rules, but anyway.
The same thing as being drunk on the radio, isn't it?
Yeah, no difference than Dan K9RSY. He was drunk on the frequency.
That W4AMP there, he's a troll there. He just waits around to get the good time to jump in to protect his little buddy there, Dan. Tune up that antenna.
Yeah, well, not too long from now, Coast to Coast will be on, but is it still persisting? I can't believe what I'm hearing out here. What's my mic gain out here? And I wonder, is Daniel Cherovich still, is he still alive? Is he still, I know he was becoming less sober, and he's now probably entirely blackened and besotted, we should say. That was an old English word, besotted. We don't want to be besotted or sottish. But, oh yes, I believe he's totally inebriated right now. And it's sad to see somebody incapacitated, but he was holding his own, and he was sounding as if he was regaining his strength a little bit. He was regaining his strength, but let's hope we don't need W4AMP down here. We don't need W4AMP. Take it. W4AMP has no business on 3860, except for the fact that he's a ham operator. But he's down here simply to stir up trouble. This is an old northeastern frequency. 3860 is an old northeastern frequency, and these are people that were dragged from 7200. They were dragged from 7200, and they really don't know anyone here. They don't understand the history, and as far as I'm concerned, they can hit the road. People like Dan Sharovich, W4AMP, they can hit the road. And I was standing up for Dan a little bit, because we understand Dan. Yes, I don't think he went to. I'm starting to wonder if he really went to the Hamfest. I think what he did, he used the Hamfest as an excuse to stay home and get drunk.
That's mighty funny. I like hearing another drunk calling out somebody else for being drunk, because Luke sounds like he's half in the bag. And Luke, I was talking to Tommy Tubes on the frequency before you were born.
With the dogs all day,
You can
pretended to
spare
go
the
to the
lecture, kid.
Hamfest, and was just out there drinking because
W4AMP.
become more and more implausible that he went to that Hollinsville Hamfest. So, but it's just so sad to see this frequency being torn up. So sad to see this frequency. Very unfortunate to see this frequency torn into 1,000 different pieces by people like W4AMP, one of the worst operators in ham radio history, by the way. W4AMP has caused more mischief and disturbances on ham radio than most of us would care to ever admit. And he's one of the worst operators that ever...
Listen to how drunk Luke is. Listen to how thick his words are. He can't even talk.
AMP, and don't believe his QRZ lookup with this.
Luke's already full of pills and Budweiser, and he's slurring already, but he's going to put down someone else for drinking. Okay. Where you at there, Peter? You don't like people getting on the air drunk. What about this one? You going to give him a pass or what?
No. W4MP never experienced.
KD4CQZ, is this drunk that's in there monologuing now? Is he okay, or does he get a pass? What's the deal? Oh, let me guess. You're a hypocrite, right?
W4AMP, you don't even know how propagation works, that whole point.
And a contributor towards a cause, but
Yeah, Luke's 5 sheets in the wind. Mighty funny. He could get in here and just monologue and you don't say nothing there, KD4CQZ. Oh, by the way, I sent you an email to make sure that was really you. There's so many people bootlegging on here. I'm not sure if I'm talking to you or somebody just using your call.
Anyway, we need to get some order restored here. Hopefully K9RSY has gone to sleep. Happy sleep to you there, Dan. I think Dan's snoring on the table right now. I believe his table is clunked, or his head is clunked into the table. And there's no way. In fact, I'm going to unkey the microphone. I put the microphone in the lockdown position with my knife switch. So we're in the old amplitude modulation mode, but there is no way that Daniel Charovich is still talking. And I would be very surprised because I walked away from the radio for the last 30 minutes. We had to do a little bit of
talking to Tommy Tubes on this frequency before you were born.
Don't mind Luke, he's a moron.
Oh, I know. I've known about Luke for years. He's so full of pills and booze now he can't even talk. I know all about Luke. I've known him for decades. He's nothing but a drunk. He likes to make fun of other people's habits, but that KD4 CQZ, he got in there and just attacked the crap out of the other operator for drinking, but his buddy, Luke the Puke, gets on here so inebriated and full of pills he can't even talk, and you hear crickets. What a hypocrite.
You're full of bullshit. You don't even know how propagation works there, W4AMP.
Really? Alright, I've had my fun tonight. W4AMP. Luke, I was talking to Tommy Tubes on this frequency before you were born. W4AMP. Good night.
Fucking idiot,
I
W4AMP.
don't think that's true, and Tommy Tubes was an old friend of mine. By the way, W4AMP, if that is true, I'm thankful that you talked to him. I'm thankful that you talked to him because he didn't have a lot of friends out here. Okay, Tommy, Mr. W4AMP, let me ask you a question. You seem to know a lot about Tommy Tubes. He had a correspondent, somebody that he spoke to.
Hey, good night, Ron. I heard you in there. Have a good night, you knucklehead. I'll leave you with
He had
Luke.
a famous suffix, and this was going back into the 1990s.
W4AMP clear. This guy's out of his
We'll
mind.
just give you a hint about his suffix.
Night, AMP.
Poultry.
Yeah, good night. Good hearing you.
Poultry, and if you can give me the suffix of his best friend for many years, then I'll believe you, W4AMP, but you have to give the suffix of his best friend, and it's 2 letters, Demi. It's 2 letters, and it's, not that hard to figure out. I'm giving you a hint. Poultry, think poultry. And if you're familiar with Tommy Tubes going back 2 decades now, W4AMP, I gotta say, just because you may have spoken to him, doesn't mean you were a constant contributor or somebody that was a regular on 3860. I could say that I spoke to a prolific celebrity on 20 meters and say that using that logic, I could say that I'm a dear friend to that person, and I'm a regular conversationalist with a particular individual. It doesn't always correlate, Mr. W4AMP. It doesn't always correlate. The reason I'm giving your call sign, by the way, very clearly is that I'm very upset with you, Demi. I'm very upset with you because you've been using a fake voice. You've been using a fake voice, and that doesn't go undetected, Demi. That just doesn't go undetected, and other people have said the same thing. Why is he using that fake voice? And you've been saying some very insulting things. You've been telling me to die, I think it is. Die, Luke, die. You got a lot to answer for, Demi, so I don't even know if I should talk to you, really. I don't know if I should even talk to you because you've been hiding behind a disguised voice. Your license is, I think, canceled. You don't give your call sign. I haven't heard you give your call sign in a while. And like always, you live up to your reputation, my friend. You live up to your reputation. You're a ham radio disgrace. You're a ham radio disgrace. So, but anyway, forget that, Demi. Let's get back to the question. This is trivia. This was Tommy Tubes trivia. A dear friend of mine, by the way. He's living, by the way, in a assisted living facility currently. And I think in New York State. Really miss him out here. We used to have lengthy conversations on scriptural subjects. And we would get into the book of
Okay, thank you for the contact, 73.
Stay on subject here. Tommy Tubes used to correspond with an individual on this frequency typically. They would be up or down a few. They used to spend some time on 3872. What was the suffix of the station that he spoke to? And we'll give you a hint. Poultry. Think poultry. And if you get that right, we're going to ask you another question concerning the name of the net. Concerning the name of the net. W4AMP K3AQ.
I can answer that if he can't. W4AMP can't even answer that, but I can answer it there, Luke.
Very good. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Thank you. Now, before you do answer that, and I'm sure you could, you're an old, you're a long-term listener, and somebody that actually has some weight, some gravitas. Before you answer it, let's give him a few more moments to, perhaps he's cogitating upon this question. Over.
Who's throwing the carrier? Who's throwing the carrier?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have my Adcock antenna assembled. Use direction finding. Dumbass.
Hey, Luke, that W4AMP, he's not the brightest person in the world. He doesn't even know how propagation works. The guy could be 400 miles away there, Luke, and pound his meter.
What a waste of finals.
No, just talk through it.
Hey, Grand Marquis, we'll be back. Hold on. I gotta feed these cats.
All right, we don't want to see no cats go hungry.
I hope this guy blows his finals.
I don't even pay attention to it.
I think that's K9RSY. He passed that on his radio.
Oink, oink.
He was pretty drunk tonight.
He's probably sleeping on the top of his microphonium.
Yeah.
What is freaking wrong with you people?
I don't know. You tell us.
Oink, oink.
Point.
I hope that JMD doesn't run in that coronavirus.
Oh, my God. Is he sick? I haven't heard him on the radio.
Where's that janitor at? Where's that janitor at tonight?
What's who?
The janitor.
Who?
JMD, the janitor.
Oh, I don't know. He's sick. I don't know. He's laid up in the bed.
How about a JMD, the janitor? Are you in here?
Where's he at? He's always been big and strong.
JMD's minions are in here. That's the microphonium. They're from Ohio.
He's not so big now, is he? I don't know. He must be sick. He's got a big grip of his shit.
Mike. CB Mike.
I hope he's okay.
CB Ohio Mike. CB Ohio Mike.
Have you smoked cigarettes?
Come on, Ohio Mike, go and take care of your
Okay, we'll bow to the king.
Michigan's Marijuana Moses.
But you missed the queen of 7200. She was pretty drunk in here a few hours ago.
Was he at Joe's house?
I don't think he went to the Hamfest. I think he went to the distillery there, somewhere over there in this county.
Anheuser-Busch?
I think he got some bottles of liquor and he didn't get no ham equipment. But he was sure drunk. I think his wife put him to bed there on his little couch there beside the radio. It's night time. We had a couple people take up for him too. That was a foul too. I think he has to get intravenous liquor injected to his body. I don't know, somebody started calling. Evidently somebody don't want to talk about it.
That's probably W4AMB doing that.
Yeah. There was somebody in Atlanta, he was carrying on about all kind of stuff. I don't know what his problem was. In Georgia.
Are you an idiot?
Yes, I'm an idiot.
Okay, nice to meet you, idiot.
Okay, you talking to an idiot.
Yeah, would you like to check into the idiot net?
Yeah, this is the idiot net. Come on. What's your call for?
Called me tonight. What's your call?
Yeah, my call is KYR's wife.
Now tell me, how tight are your underwear?
Yeah, my call is KYR's wife.
It sounds like all their calls are, 1 Delta 10 Tango. Every last one of them out there that is the 1 Delta 10 Tango. So that is the 1 Delta 10 Tango net and their call sign.
Okay. You got it all figured out.
Can you fix your
I know I do.
Can you do me a
Yeah, but my call is KYR's wife.
Yours is 1 Delta 10 Tango.
Okay. Who's the other call?
1 Delta 10 Tango 2.
Okay. I think you got a miss there, good buddy.
No, I think you got overcoating in your vocal cords.
Right, okay, but I think you missed it way by a long time.
Oh, I didn't miss nothing.
Okay.
It's all good. K4 NJ.
Okay, let's bet on it.
And I can't talk to 1 Delta 10 Tango, so I mean, maybe your, call sign, call number, but it's not. Unfortunately,
fine. About $10,000. Do you have to work at being stupid? I'm sorry, sir. Did you answer my question? Do you have to work at being stupid? Somebody's got a breathing problem now. Maybe somebody should call 911. Somebody's on life support. That might be GMD. Oh, that's not GMD.
I think you should be very lonely. You're very lonely because nobody's out here mouthing off at you tonight, and now you're desperate.
Okay, thank you for the comment.
No, it's true. If there was a group out here talking, you'd be really happy, and you'd probably jam them, but because nobody's talking out here, you're down to your last little stick, and you're going to use your little funny tight underwear voice.
Okay.
That's pretty sad, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right, 100%.
No, I mean, come on. It's come down to this, where you got to use some weird character's voice to get attention.
Who are you talking to me?
Well, GFY just said hello to Haney. He has a good idea that that's you, Haney, doing this.
Who is Haney?
Who's Haney?
Yeah. What happened to Haney?
Well, I got another witness online who's listening to you right now, and they're almost 100% you're Haney.
Okay.
So do you want to be Haney?
Let's see. Let me do my Haney voice.
Well, you're the Haney wannabe. That's who you are.
I disguised my voice.
Anyway, we're coming to get you, Haney.
Okay, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm waiting on you. Got my lights on for you.
Lights on. We're not traveling by horseback. No lights left on.
Well, I heard some bad stuff anyway. I got my lights on. I got a beacon on the tower.
Isn't there a local repeater you can jam or, maybe work on your radio? About the local taxi company or
Somebody's sleepy.
around with EMS transmissions or mess with the police. Can't you go there?
Why should I go there? I can see you.
Because we're not strong pickings here. We're nothing. Why don't you up your ante and show us how brave you really are on the radio?
Okay. Okay.
That's little Ronnie.
But you gotta understand, I love everybody on the radio.
That's little Ronnie.
Still think it sounds like Joe.
That's little Ronnie.
I don't know. It's one of Joe's little minions. We know that Haney communicates with Italiano because I found out from a valuable source that Haney went on that Zello app and he talks to Joe quite frequently.
Little Ronnie.
Oh my God.
He's little Ronnie.
You guys are again.
Little Ronnie.
Finding out other people that are troublemakers. So we're just going to let
fellas, this is KD4CQZ. I had a discussion earlier with the station that we were going over whether it is legal under the FCC rules to communicate with the station that either it's unlicensed or refuses to identify itself. And this person said that it was there was nothing in FCC law or FCC rules that would prohibit that. So I did a little research into case law with that, and he's exactly wrong. Any of us that have a communication with the station that refuses to identify or we know is unlicensed, there are, FCC can, probably just send us a warning letter. They can do worse than that. And plus, when we talk with these guys, I think what we're doing is just, feeding the beast and giving them some reason to stay there. So I'm not telling anybody what to do. Anybody that wants to see a copy of the citation I'm referencing, just give me a call here and I can get it for you. KD4CQZ, over.
Yeah, KD4CQZ is W4AMP.
Oh my God, here it comes again.
Hey, I
97 references that. Now, I know Laura issued Dan a warning letter for talking to Cowboy on here. I do know about that warning letter.
Any of us
It was later rescinded that it's not in Part 97. Now, one thing I would like to clear up between the two of us, I sent you an email to your email address. Did you receive it?
They can do worse. I'm not in email right now. Do you have a reference for the letter that was rescinded? I just found the original. I'm not telling anybody what to do. Anybody that wants to see a copy of the citation referencing, just give me a call here and I can get it for you. KD4CQZ, over.
What I wanted to touch base with you on whenever you got a chance, I sent you an email to make sure I'm actually talking to
FCC law or FCC rules that would prohibit that. So I did a little research into case law with that, and he's exactly wrong. Any of us that have a communication with the station that refuses to identify or we know is unlicensed, there are, FCC can, probably just send us a warning letter. They can do worse than that. And plus, when we talk with
My name is Cowboy. My name is Cowboy.
feeding the beast and giving them some reason to stay there. So I'm not telling anybody what to do. Anybody that wants to see a copy of the citation referencing, just
Okay, my name
give
is
me a call
Cowboy.
here and I can get it for you. KD4CQZ, over.
All right, the band died on us.
FCC law or FCC rules that would prohibit that. So I did a little research into case law with that, and he's exactly wrong. Any of us that
My name is Cowboy. Cowboy.
covering, I think, both of us up. KD4CQZ, clear.
Yeah, the band changed in that too. See you
They
later.
can do worse than that. And plus, when we talk with these guys, I think what we're doing is just, feeding the beast and giving them some reason to stay there. So
I'm gonna be saved. My name is Cowboy.
There's all kinds of videos on the website. We're not worried about what's on the website. We're worried about what's going on right now. And we want you to keep talking. So maybe somebody who's trying to figure out what direction your transmission comes from, they're going to send us some information via W4AMP thinks it's okay to talk to other people.
Good luck in the contest.
I know one thing. The longer I keep you talking, the easier it is to...
FCC law or FCC rules that would prohibit that. So I did a little research into case law with that, and he's exactly wrong. Any of us that have a communication with the station that refuses to identify or we know is unlicensed, there are, FCC can, probably just send us a warning letter. They can do worse than that. And plus, when we talk with these guys, I think what we're doing is just, feeding the beast and giving them some reason to stay there. So I'm not telling anybody what to do. Anybody that wants to see a copy of the citation referencing, just give me a call here and I can get it for you. KD4CQZ, over.
here, but it's tough copy. Over.
So are you saying that the FCC changed that? I haven't looked back into 97. I don't have a copy of it here. But are you saying that FCC changed, either their interpretation of Part 97 for that section, or they rescinded that section? Communication with the station that refuses to identify or we know is unlicensed. There are, FCC can,
Long story.
probably just send us a warning letter. They can do worse than that. And plus, when we talk with these guys, I think what we're doing is just, feeding the beast and giving them some reason to stay there. So I'm not telling anybody what to do. Anybody that wants to see a copy of the citation referencing,
These guys, Quorum, they jammed they do. And I've had enough of it for tonight. I'm going to clear. But, yeah, if you could, let me know that email. Let me know I am talking to your call and not somebody else. I want to clear that up, and we'll take it from there. See you, W4AMP, clear.
Okay. Thank you, W4AMP. I sent you a reply, so you should have that by now.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. And let's see here. FCC law or FCC rules that would prohibit that. So I did a little research into case law with that, and he's exactly wrong.
84CQB clear.
That has communication with the station that refuses to identify or we know is unlicensed. There are, FCC can, probably just send us a warning letter.
Okay, I'm the cowboy. Come on back. Yeah, my name is Cowboy. KYRSY. Let's jump on your horse. Yeah, jump on the K9RSY got lots of letters. No, Lord, yeah. But he was in your drunk tonight, did you hear it? He was talking to unidentified, so he got letters from the FCC. All the time. W4AMP is just a shit disturber. Oh yeah, he's a K9RSY clone. He's a buddy of RSY, that's why he comes in. That's right. And little Ronnie up there in Ontario, we know where he lives.
You people ain't gonna do shit.
But he hears the recordings of the damn tapes and nobody pays any attention.
Shut your cake-hole. You people ain't gonna do a damn thing. You're all a bunch of loudmouths.
We got the power of the
I got myself a
I wish you would put on a tape of Dan that's got more personality than you.
And I'm gonna
Okay.
by you the rules.
You want me to leave it for that 20 minutes?
Same time and eventually figure out where they
W4AMP doesn't even know how complicated it is.
don't think I ever got a pleasure ever talking to you, but
But you want me to loop a damn tape for about 20 or 30 minutes?
anyway, 73 there. I kind of understand where the program is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a beautiful signal. Where are you at down there? You around Tallahassee?
Yeah, I'm about 100 miles from Tallahassee. I'm right here at the corner of the Swanee and Santa Fe River area. About 50 miles northwest of Gainesville.
Wow. Well, that's good prop. I guarantee you, you've got a massive signal. You're about 30 over. And yeah, I've heard you before. That other one, I just don't get on there much anymore. It's impossible. It's a lost cause. It's getting like that here. Before long, I won't be able to use this one either. But good to hear you. Have a good morning. I'll leave you with it. Before anything. Yeah, you're doing good. You've got a good signal. M2 SUV started the recording up, so I'm going to clear out. Good to meet you. 7-3, W4AMP clear.
to be expected. This was a little bit rougher of a day today, actually. Consultation on what they're wanting to do, and of course I'm gonna set the directive on what I'm gonna allow them to do, and seems like a lot of the same old stuff. This is just the way it always is. I wouldn't worry about that crap, though. I just take care of what's going on with you. I really truly wish you the best of luck. I hope you're going to be all right. Yeah, I'm prepared either way, you know. I really am. I just wish that this here kind of stuff wouldn't go on like it does all the time. But, you know, I guess to some folks it is entertaining. The frequency here. I don't hear some of the same old groups that used to be out here. It's so terrible. I don't know. It's been such a long time. I've forgotten some of their calls. Oh well. Anyways, W090 here in the group, and trying to talk on radio. It's been a while, I don't know, man. It's been 2-3 months maybe since I turned the radio on and talked on it. Oh my stomach. I'll probably do it a little bit tonight, and that'll be it again for a while maybe. I really don't see how a person can have entertainment just playing a recording over and over. I you know, it's just, I don't see where you would derive any kind of pleasure in that. I don't know. I don't get it.
It's good to have
Light the Lovers Country Sound. Flaming Queen, Light the Lovers, Fag Flaming Queen, Faggot C9, RSY.
It's definitely a case of somebody that is obsessive, compulsive against somebody that has pretty much whipped their ass.
Where's Jamie the faggot?
It sounds like they're going to prison.
It's good to have your knuckle-dragging, sister-spearing ass in there, buddy.
For a candy bar and a pack of cigarettes.
Light the Lovers, Fag Flaming Queen, Faggot C9, RSY.
I couldn't resist that. That'd be cool.
Knuckle-dragging, sister-spearing ass in there, buddy. Got that little Light the Lovers country sound. Flaming Queen, Light the Lovers, Fag Flaming Queen, Faggot C9, RSY. It's good to have your knuckle-dragging, sister-spearing ass in there, buddy. Got that little Light the Lovers country sound. Flaming Queen, Light the Lovers, Fag Flaming Queen, Faggot C9, RSY. It's good to have your knuckle-dragging, sister-spearing ass in there, buddy. Got that little Light the Lovers country sound. Flaming Queen, Light the Lovers, Fag Flaming Queen, Faggot C9, RSY.
Where's Jamie the faggot? Where's Jamie the faggot? Where's Jamie the faggot? Where's Jamie the faggot?
Shut up, Canadian.
Where's Jamie the faggot? Behave yourself. Really, you know, what's up with Canada, man? They haven't won a Stanley Cup in 25 years. All their beer tastes like piss, and their biggest export is serial killers.
Yeah,
Our boys down there to get paid. Shazam!
Shazam.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. The band must be broken today. The band must be broken this time. Again, this is Alpha Alpha 3 Juliet Foxtrot here live from Studio A in East Tennessee. The voice of East Tennessee.
You know, I just wonder how a human being's self-esteem can be that low.
The voice of East Tennessee. Mercy, mercy, the band must be broken today.
Sounds like McGridgeon is broken.
Alpha Alpha 3 Juliet Foxtrot.
McGridgeon, you are quite a broken son of a bitch.
In limbo underneath it. Watch those veins there, Jim.
Blow you out your ass. What is it, your name Tom?
Watch those veins.
a voice I ain't heard for a long time. Hello. That sounds like Darren.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I hear you. Well, these ain't accusations. You used to come on here all the time and you'd say, I'm KK from FHA. And
Well, you know, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, well, it's hard to not recognize that voice.
Softened up the landing
You
zone.
think what you want to
Dan,
think.
we'll see
That's
you,
all
man.
I got to
94
say there,
AMP.
Sajay.
All right.
You don't make accusations unless you got
Take care, buddy.
to back it up. Now, see, we know McGridgeon because I DF'd his house for days. So, unless you DF my house, you know, you sit out there and make all the false accusations you want. But I go right up past your place, going to my daughters, and like I said, one day, who knows? I might have a little extra time, and like I said, you might come home from work, you might get up in the morning, find your Delta loop.
Good evening to you. It's been a long time. Well, it's good to hear you.
Where you been?
Me? Sleeping.
Yeah, me too.
I got a bad schedule.
You gotta be in the hospital.
Well, that's where I was.
What was you in the hospital for?
They wanted to evaluate me.
Yes. What's gonna happen to me here shortly?
Well, good luck there, sir.
Yeah.
You're smoking too many cigarettes. And beer.
Are you smoking there, Darren? I don't think you smoke. I don't think you drink beer either. I quit drinking beer, too.
He's drinking too many beers and smoking too many cigarettes.
Yeah, that must have been what did it to me.
Yeah, I don't drink or smoke or not to say that I never have in the past. But,
Oh, he's got a motor running in the background. What kind of motor is that?
well, good luck, Darren.
Hey, what kind of motor you got running in the background, Darren? Darren? Darren, speak to us.
Canadian faggot.
Where you been, Jim? He's been sleeping 4 hours in the hospital. Oh, my. He's got a janitor job in there, second hand. Oh, my. He's got to pay for his operation.
Yeah, well, pays well. I only have to clean about 3 operating rooms to get my operation. It's great.
Been cleaning rooms for JMD?
Well, your shit's gotten old. I don't care what you say.
Okay. Keep those halls clean there, JMD.
I do.
How you feeling, JMD? I pray for you.
Thank you.
We don't want to lose you, JMD.
Thank you.
But don't you also on my radio?
Sorry, I didn't even know what you said that time.
If you leave us, we'll also on my radio. Me too.
Bummer.
We'll give it to charity. I'll throw it in the ocean.
Well, if you throw it in the ocean, will it, like, breed?
It's a boat anchor.
Will you, like, get more boat anchors?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want anybody to get my radio that I've talked to JMD on.
Whatever. So anyways, what have you been doing lately?
Hey, Jim.
What have I been doing? Oh, I've been playing with pyrotechnics.
Jim, did you hear Dan on here? He was pretty drunk earlier.
Well, I say I just got up, which I did. Meaning I have not heard anything on the radio until just now. So I heard nothing.
Okay, they'll be recording, I guess. Don't fuck them up.
A long time.
What a bunch of fucking...
And I came in the shack here and
Stupid Dan.
turned it on and had 1 or 2 QSOs, and then there were some other folks who came in there that I wasn't gonna get involved in that discussion. But anyways, I heard your voice in there, and I thought, wow, there's a blast from the past. I ain't heard you for a while.
Right, you got a motor in the background running?
Well, my schedule, like I said, doesn't put me on the air every night. I'm on probably about 2 or 3 nights a week now. Where you hang out at? Here? Generally.
Oh, you got... Sounds like you got a motor in the background running.
Well, that's my vacuum for cleaning the house. I'm trying to automate my janitorial stuff.
Not you, the other station. He's picked up that habit from James. He's gotta have a fan to cool down the amp. Okay.
Anyway, Darren, good to hear you back. I mean, there were all kind of rumors you sold all your equipment and on and on and on. Heater. Oh, I double with you, Darren. I do see some, let's see if I can clear that up. It is probably. Let's see if we can take care of that.
Turn the mic gain down. Just turn the mic gain down. That's all you gotta do.
Oh, Darren, yeah, there were a lot of rumors like you sold all your equipment, and I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds better, Darren. Turn your mic gain down and talk closer into it.
amplifier, and I got a heater. I hate to have my audio sounding bad, but anyways, I ain't heard you for a long time. I ain't heard anybody for a long time, to be real honest. But anyways,
Definitely got a motor running.
a real long. I've probably been about a good 3 months since, maybe 4 months since I've talked to you last.
Okay, you know what? I don't hear your fan noise or anything, probably because I have so much of it here that I kind of tuned it out. I've tuned fan noise out, so I don't hear yours.
Yours sounds like a 747.
Yeah, I was looking on the scope there. I didn't really see too much stuff, but I did see a little bit of a noise or something in there earlier, which I don't see so much now. So it is probably getting a little bit of noise, but yeah, you can hear me pretty good right now, right?
Oh yeah, not a problem.
You could do the same thing, Jenny.
Let's see how bad my fan noise is. I'm going to stop talking. In fact, I'm going to aim it at the fans.
Oh my God.
Oh, good. 200 watts of fan noise.
Yeah, you sound like a jet when you're not talking.
Are you in the airport? Are you beside the airport?
There are a couple turbine fans.
Do you live by an airport? JMD Airport. Trying to run up to the max, right? Run up to the max, guys.
So where's the rest of the crew?
Don't know. I'd say they probably got off early.
Yeah, Dan was in earlier. He was trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah, I've forgotten so many people's names, you know. I don't know if what I got there is affecting that or just
Really smart.
or what.
Did you know you're getting over him? It's really smart. That's WO90.
Well, I'm going to give him a call. So W3JMD.
WO90. Oh, you got
Wow, you got one of those automated call sign things there, Darren. I like it.
What's that?
I don't know. Somebody somehow gave you a call sign.
They did.
I know who you are now. He lives back in the woods.
Well, if you're not hearing them, that's a positive thing.
Yeah, we're just way down under the mud. He likes it back in the woods.
So I'm sure you've heard, huh?
I'm not sure.
About what's going on with me.
No, I did not. I'm sorry, I did not.
Yeah, I'm not doing too good.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Is it the same as JMD?
Well, I hope it's not what I'm going through, which is a bunch of aneurysms.
W4AMG, LT.
I got the big C.
Hey, Jim.
Oh, bad. Okay. They got some new stuff coming out real shortly that's going to take care of that.
Hey, Jim.
Well, if they do, they better be quick with me. It's gonna work.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hold on. They've actually found a set of T cells that attack cancer directly, acting as an immune system enhancement, and it only attacks cancer cells. Doesn't attack any healthy cells whatsoever, and that's now being worked on. They're going to be bringing it out as quickly as possible.
That would be cool, man, especially if it works good in colon.
Okay.
Supposed to work on any cancer cells in the body.
Hey,
I'll
Jim,
be
you
darned.
okay?
Praise the Lord.
Sounds like they got a cancer cure coming up around the corner, so cross your fingers that they have it. Maybe you can be on one of the pilot programs.
3JMD, you copy?
Little Ronnie wants you. Somebody calling you, JMD. Little Ronnie.
Well, you guys need to shut up a bit, let them talk.
No, I gotta make sure Jim can hear me before I talk to Jim.
We're just on the relay to you, Jim. I'm sorry.
Well, you jammers would shut up.
Well, go ahead.
You
We're going to have just quit complaining and talk.
spoke to you in a while, VA through LG.
W3GMD, K4NWA.
Did you hear him, JMD?
Okay, I can hear you, Ron. Your signal's not your normal signal.
Okay, I wanted to know if you're okay, your health.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing much better now, thank you.
Okay, good to hear it.
Hey, James, how's it going over there at K4NWA?
Hey, okay, we're okay. We had a good dinner and fell asleep. Next thing I know, it's 1 in the morning.
Hey, that's a good deal. And to the other guy, man, I'm sorry about that, too. I'm reading this article that you were talking about. That's some interesting stuff.
So I just read this the other day, and they're working very feverishly to get this T-cell thing out, where they show that it attacks every kind of cancer in the body, directly targets cancer, and does not affect any of the healthy cells whatsoever. They've not ever seen this type of a reaction before, and the medical community is excited. They're going to push on this hard.
I hope so. If that goes through, I'm going to wear me a Cardiff University shirt from now on.
Cardiff University, oh, you saw it?
That's what, that's the website I'm on. That's the university that's discovered it.
Well, where is this at?
Cardiff University, I'm not sure where it's at, but it's CARDIFF University.
And that might be in Ireland.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up, but I'm reading an article right now as we speak. Yep, it says not only does it attack the tumors, it attacks foreign particles, it says it attacks tumor cells and helps the immune system, and it's going to attack all cancers. That's excellent. Lung, cervical, kidney, ovarian, prostate, breast, bone, and colon. That's awesome.
I wonder what the side effects are.
I hope it's not propaganda.
The way I look at it, hey, you got nothing to lose. Hey, whether it's side effects or the cancer, I'll deal with the side effects if it's going to take the cancer out.
It's got to have less side effects than the chemotherapy.
Yeah, I've decided that I wouldn't do no chemo and no radiation. They can cut it out of me. But I'm not doing the rest of that stuff, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, if I ever catch it or anything, I'll take my chances. If they'll let me, I'll even let them test it on me. Yeah, they call it CAR T. I guess they're going to name it after the university. And, yeah, it says right here it's going to attack all, even leukemia. That's even better.
Wow.
They got everything covered.
That's what they say.
Might be propaganda.
And it's not in America yet, though, is it?
You know, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, by the time it gets here, it'll be too late for a fellow like me.
I wouldn't give up hope that quick. You'd be surprised. Medical science is amazing.
Yeah, something like this, they're going to push on real hard. Every country's going to want it. W3JMD at almost 30.
WO90. Wonder what does it talk about side effects or anything?
Well, I'm reading it. I know it didn't say anything about side effects, but they definitely, like James said, they're definitely excited about it. You can go to the website and read it at, I guess they call it biotechnica.org, biotechnica.org. Biotechnica, that's the way I pronounce it.
So what's the treatment called?
Hang on, I'll tell you. Let's see, it says here, how does it work? It says T cells have receptors, at their surface which can detect particles at a chemical level. This is the researchers discovered the particular T cell and the receptor that can detect and attack a wide range of cancer cells, like the ones I just mentioned. And it says it don't attack normal cells, like you just said, and it attacks the cancer cells exactly, and it is yet to be discovered how it does it. It's not discovered yet.
Ah! There's a missing word.
What was my question?
I think you asked what is the treatment called, but I don't know if it has a specific name.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't see a specific name. I do know they're calling it CAR-T. It's a drug developed by the engineering. They call it CAR-T, so I'm thinking it's named after the university.
CAR-T?
C-A-R, that's in car, and then T, dash T.
Well, it would be good if they can come up with something that would take care of that for people, because stuff's rough.
Now listen to this, and it says it has the potential to cure even terminally ill cancer patients completely. Now that is amazing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
If you guys are going to be out here, I'll be back in a minute. W09A on the bottom.
Okay, see you in a few minutes, Darren. W3JMD. I'm going to grab a Dr. Pepper. I'll be right back.
Okay, we're in WA. I'm a listener.
Dr. Pepper means Dr. Pepper. If I was having a beer, I'd say so.
That's too strong for your house.
Trying to even talk to you guys. My heart's fine, but hey, if you want to call my heart, call my heart.
Hey, James, here's how it works. What they do is they take the T cells from the blood samples collected from the patient, and then they genetically engineer to carry the cancer-fighting receptors. So they take blood from you, and then they mix the drug in there, and they put it back in to your body.
Oh, cool. And then basically now you have the immunity for cancer. I wonder how long it lasts if it actually replicates itself.
That's a good question. It says here the reprogrammed T cells will be cultivated in a laboratory in Tabasco, quantities, and then will be transferred back to the patient, the same as the key therapy. And the only thing is, it's only been tested on the animals, but it's evidently it's been successful.
Well, the fact that it's taking terminally ill patients and bringing them right back to a brand new normal, I'd say is excellent.
That's right. That's a gift from the good Lord itself. I knew, I often wondered if they had a cure. I often wondered if they'd been sitting on it for years. And I guess not. But, you just never know because of the, the way the medical people make their money and all that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to see some resistance from the age-old remedies of, using radiation and stuff, but it's going to be interesting to see how quickly they can get this to market with everybody being able to have it.
That's a good deal. I hope it goes through. That's a real promising medical science cure right there. I hope it does go through.
I think I noticed it said breast cancer, like you said, leukemia. They named a whole rash of things.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I'll go back and it says here, yep, it can cure all cancers. Everything from A to Z that causes cancer. And everything goes from blood cancer, skin, lung, cervical, kidney, ovarian, prostate, bone, breast, and colon cancers. Pretty much the whole body.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know. I wish they had come out with that 10 or 20 years ago. A lot of people I know, including relatives, could have used it.
Hey, Jim, how can they save us from stroke?
That's a whole different animal. Strokes are a whole different animal. That's a blood clot, in the brain that kills off a section of brain cells.
Right, yeah. That's a horrible one.
What's this thing called?
I think it's from CAR T, Cardiff University T cells. So it's CAR T and then -C, I guess, cancer.
Again?
CAR, like CAR. That stands for Cardiff University. T for T cell, and then -C, cancer.
Is that what it's called? The protein?
I think that's what they're calling it. NWA. I keep forgetting your name. I'm sorry.
It's Ron, C-A-C-R-L-G.
No, I know yours, Ron. I'm talking about NWA.
Yeah, what you got to do is just get on the Google search and type in T cells that attack cancer, and it'll bring you right up, and you can click right onto their website.
Anyway, there's hope for everybody now.
That's groundbreaking information.
Yes, sir.
That's like freaking amazing. That's like, I don't want to be mean, but that's almost better than the end of a war.
It's a war. Absolutely, it's a war. I mean, how many people die of cancer every year?
Too many.
Well, that's one. Yeah, this is as if a war has been won.
The freaking deaths on the stories on people dying on cancer is ridiculous. Everybody you talk to.
Well, this is a victory.
Yeah.
You haven't died yet, Ronnie?
Yeah, well, if I do, you all miss me anyway. I don't want to make you all suffer that way.
Thank you.
Missing people is part of death.
Stop smoking.
Well, anyway, James, I hope it goes through. That's exciting news, man. It's about time we got some good news for a change.
Stop smoking, Ronnie.
Well, it's good hope for a bunch of people out there.
Well, I do know this. I got faith in medical science, that's for sure. You got some smart people out there that, study real hard and, try to get things accomplished. And evidently, Cardiff University must have really been digging deep for the past several years to get to this point.
Well, I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago, and it came out of Cardiff, means by which you can regrow teeth. You know, if you have a cavity, I'm kind of chuckling because the cure, it sounds like something you could do, but you can't. It deals with aspirin, and aspirin allows the tooth to regrow that cavity section so that the tooth becomes whole again.
Wow. Man, just think if the people that got those implants, you know, that make their smile better, just think if they would have got hold of some of that stuff.
But again, you can't do it yourself. It's not like you could stick aspirin in the cavity and have it fix itself. They have a special solution they coat the tooth with, and the tooth regrows.
I'll tell you something else. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with medicines to slow the aging process down. Anything's possible nowadays.
Now that they can genetically engineer just about anything, we're going to be seeing a lot of nice discoveries coming up. We're also going to see a lot of bad stuff like the coronavirus that's going on in China, because people are going to be doing stupid things and making viruses like that.
Really? Did you say manufacturing a virus?
Yeah, they've been weaponizing viruses for a while now.
Why do they want to get rid of their workforce?
They don't. Sometimes it escapes the lab, and that's like, oops.
Oh, yeah, no kidding. Especially if that's true. That's horrible. That makes that nuclear disaster in Japan look like really a walk in the park.
And since Wuhan, the place in China where this started, also has the laboratory that they've been doing this stuff in, everybody highly suspects, that this is a virus that they kind of were playing with that got out of the lab.
Wow. That's just unbelievable.
I'm not saying that's what happened, but I said there's a big suspicion in a lot of areas that that's what happened.
Well, I don't want to ask you any more about that because I'm thinking maybe it's what they eat. I've seen some videos of them eating live mice. That's disgusting. Baby mice, they're eating them as a delicacy. They're wiggling, they're alive, they're grabbing them with chopsticks, they're putting them right in their mouth. Yeah, go look on YouTube or Facebook. It's floating around. It's not a shop video. I mean, I know they eat
Tonight,
dogs
on a
and
Vice
cats
special
and
report,
all
groundbreaking
kinds of
treatment
stuff. There's a
that just
video
might
of a
lead
girl
to a
eating
cure
bat.
for cancer.
That is just
I don't have a choice. If I want to live, I need to get this shot.
In their belfry. I don't know what's wrong with people.
You're taking things that used to kill us to actually go and kill the cancer.
Yep. We're going to get cures from the disease. This is going to happen in our lifetimes.
You'll be sick to your stomach.
What'll happen is I won't want to eat
It's
my
okay,
Chinese
Michael.
tomorrow.
That's just dynamic
We had
medicine.
Chinese for
Everything is
dinner
fine.
tonight, and there's
Been
leftovers.
great. Little needle stick.
Probably won't want to eat
That's
it.
okay. That's okay, Michael. It's okay. All right, we're starting.
You know that
Do you feel anything?
family around
About 8 different regimens of chemo. Nothing that I have been on have worked for me.
These two camera heads will just come in and slowly rotate around.
I mean, I'm not trying to be racist, but I understand that if you come from the home country, of course you want to go home and visit, and it happens to be Asia. Oh, well, I mean, think about it.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie Contagion?
No, I haven't, but I did see a couple references to it that that's what's going on.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, check that movie out sometime. It makes you think, especially what's going on right now.
Now, somebody yesterday was on saying that they've already discovered an immunity cure for this, I shouldn't say cure, let's say, a way that people can be immunized against it, like a vaccine. Now, I only heard it on the air, so I haven't looked it up or checked it out, but I did hear that there's a vaccine for it. That's pretty quick.
Yep, that's what I'm sitting there thinking. You know, I think they got cures for a lot of stuff or treatments that just ain't released yet. They don't, you know, they're too busy making too much money right now. As far as the medical people go.
Yeah.
CA3GFY's dad has got cancer, and they're giving him a modified AIDS virus that kills tumors right now. That's what they're doing in Canada.
Okay, well, see, that's another biological way of treating it. It's much better than radiation treatment. Radiation treatment kills healthy and cancer cells, and it really makes you sick.
Yep. That killed Dad, radiation. Man, I couldn't believe it, man. When they cut him open for the last checkup, made a great big letter U on his chest, I just thought, oh, damn, you're done. I felt horrible. I wouldn't go in for that. I'd rather just die at home.
Well, this new cancer treatment coming out of Cardiff is something that everybody can look forward to.
Yeah, I hope they pass the knowledge on, you know, like these universities that, you know, study the medical stuff, you know, like Duke University, and I can't remember the other one, but there's a couple of them out there. I hope they pass the knowledge on.
Hey, Jim, GFY's father is on the CAR-T drug as well.
Oh.
Yeah, the new treatment. They're doing that here, so he's on that. I mean, I didn't know much about it. It's funny you guys should be talking about it tonight, and Sean's listening, but he can't get on the band, so he's just, he's sending me the messages through Facebook, and I'm just kind of relaying for him.
Hey, Sean, that's excellent news. That tells me that your father's going to be completely cured of cancer.
Wow, I'm praying too. If there's a success story through someone I know, it makes Sean feel better, and I could drive up there and meet his dad, and it would be a happy ending. Yeah, it's called VA3 GFY. I'm sure you've heard me talking to him out here.
Top of the world.
Yeah, but on 7200 though, he doesn't have his antenna here yet, but he's going to have it soon. He's got a multi-band vertical he's getting, so we'll probably hear him at night. My. Yeah, he said thanks, by the way. He said hello to you.
Okay, no problem, Sean. I'm glad that your father's looking at, I mean, this looks real positive. I would say that with this T-cell treatment, everybody that gets it's going to be cured.
Too bad. Michael Guernsey, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, the closest treatment, they've already got it working. Is it called Yetkarta?
That was mean, whoever said.
So everybody get cured.
No, you don't pay your fine if you got cancer. That's another bill I want to see passed.
So everybody's going to be cured with cancer.
Darren, it sounds like it's already available.
Yeah, there's one in Indianapolis. There's a center.
You better go.
Indiana University Healthcare. That's a good deal.
Guess what, Jim? If I get cancer, I might be out here for a long time.
Oh, no.
Doesn't that sound...
Oh, you can smoke down here, right?
These people are evil.
Doesn't that make you almost want to cry? If they could cure my cancer, I'm going to be out here for a long time. So are a lot of other people.
Okay, you can smoke more cigarettes. And more marijuana.
Look. I don't choke and cough when I go play hockey, okay? I play hockey with people that are less than half my age because they sat on the couch with video games, never learned to skate properly, and I can outskate all of them. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my God, I'll get a pack of Marlboros and start smoking now. There's a cure for cancer.
Yeah, I think it's a cure for cancer.
Strong signal. Good sounding station. I got like 30 over S5 down here.
Darren, it sounds like there's various positive things for you to look forward to.
means we
Yeah.
smoke more now, Jim.
No, I quit.
Did you?
Keep the faith, man, because, like I said, medical science is amazing. And it's hard telling what they got coming out with next.
Too bad they didn't have a cure for stupidity.
Before he passed away, he said that, whatever disease is out there, the earth has a cure for it. It needs to be discovered. Oh, I wish he would have lived long enough before he could get this treatment. One thing you gotta remember though, once you get cured of all that stuff, quit doing the bad habits you once did, that got you in that situation to begin with.
Well, again, I'm curious if, after they take your blood, modify the T cells, put it back in you, do the T cells replicate so that you are now constantly immune to cancer?
Oh, okay, you smoke all the time.
That means I could restart. I quit smoking a year ago.
Well, you can start back.
Hey, James, it says the T cell receptor
Smoke them cigarettes.
called MR1 that is present on every cell in the human body. Scientists believe that it is through this interaction that the T cells
Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you lose the next 2 weeks, but you gotta have another cigarette.
I wish you'd have shut up. We're being told about whether these replicate inside the body or not.
Somebody keying on me.
Come on, a cigarette?
I can't understand what you're saying.
Get him to
I think it almost would be necessary for them to replicate in order to take care of the cancer. So until I read more on it, I'll assume that's the case.
I just gotta have another cigarette.
Hey, James, who is that?
Then they need to work on something that'll stop us looking so old so quick so we can keep our youth and look beautiful.
I'll never help you.
Don't go out in the sun.
What's that, Jim?
Don't go out in the sun.
No, I don't. It's not the winter I worry about here. It's when that crazy weather that you guys send us in the summer gets so unbearing now. I got a Mexican hat on when I'm riding the lawnmower, and I'm covered with bug protectors so I won't get bit by a West Nile mosquito.
I don't do that bad, Ron. I'll put a cap on or something like that, but I don't wear all that.
I do. And then there's ticks. You gotta wear white clothing because the riding mower makes so much dust, way more than a push mower.
Oh my God, he's a pussy.
Sometimes when you turn that thing around, the dust comes right on you. If you blow ticks out of the ground, they land on your clothing, and you gotta be able to see them because you don't always feel them going into your skin.
Don't let the ground.
I think if you take a tablespoon of vinegar a day, ticks don't like you.
Yeah, then you gotta sit on a toilet because you'll be shitting your pants.
Oh, listen to that.
Hey, James, you like iced tea?
I love iced tea.
Hey, put some vinegar in your iced tea, the apple cider, and try that and see what you think.
I've never tried that. I'll do the apple cider vinegar.
Oh, it's delicious. I kid you not. My mother introduced that to me, and I really like it. I didn't even think it'd be good, but it's actually really good.
Not only that, but iced tea makes you form, kidney stones, and the vinegar dissolves it, so it basically takes care of that.
Well, you go find out. That's a real good drink. I didn't think it'd be good, but I like it.
Do you put a shot of liquor in it?
Well, if you want to, I don't see why not. I haven't had no liquor tonight or beer or anything. You know, I have to talk real low like this because I got my daughter in one room and my wife's in the other room and they're asleep. So I got to talk low or I'll wake them up.
Uh-oh, he's in the same room where they're sleeping and he can't talk loud on the radio.
Oh, my.
I remember talking to someone on the CB when I was young and I first got on the radio and they called themselves the Little Whisper and it was a female and everybody said, why are you always whispering? And she said, if I talk loud, I'm going to wake everyone up in the house.
Well, I'm in another room now, but I don't want to be too loud talking or anything like that because I get a knock on my door. Could you hold it down for a little bit?
Boy, it cost $375,000 for a one-time treatment.
Ouch. I kind of figured it was going to be expensive, but hopefully, insurances will help you out a little bit. But, yeah, I didn't think it was going to be cheap.
This does not include the hospital stay or anything. Yeah, it's pretty much a death sentence for poor people.
Well, insurance may, not only that, but the price is going to come way down when it starts getting mainstreamed.
Well, apparently it pretty much is, man. I was looking at all the different places for it. IU, I mean, they just punch in your where you live there, and it'll show you all the hospitals that offer this.
Well, mainstream will have it so that it's able to be done mass production type techniques. That when that happens, the price comes way down. They still have a bunch of these, like you're saying, a bunch of centers, but they're doing it the way the research lab would do it, which is a lot of manual work.
It's got to have it now.
They did what?
Once they get it all automated, it'll be great.
Oh, yeah, and then other companies will even have their version of it and do the same thing, and then, there'll be a, what do they call it, like I can't remember the name of it now. Generic.
Hey, Jim, tell me about lemons versus vinegar. Which one is alkaline and which one is acidic?
They're both acidic.
Okay, so the mosquitoes and ticks don't like that, right?
They don't like ornery people either.
They don't like who people?
Ornery. People that are ornery.
What, people who stink?
No, that's people that are always grumpy.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Possum will never get bit.
There you go.
He'll be around forever.
There you go.
What if he's gotten ticks on his property that are afraid? Possum will bite them.
That's all you need.
I bet you the ticks on his lawn are afraid. He's got them bees all trained.
He'll shoot them. Possum will shoot the ticks.
No. He's not that kind of a gun-toting idiot. He's a good guy. He's worried about all the whatever might happen, and I don't blame him. If it got out of hand, there could be, what do they call that, secondary crimes going on. Like when people go and raid houses when there's a hurricane coming.
Pull the ticks off and eat them.
They're crunchy.
You ever have a tick climb on you, Jim, and you can feel it, and you're going, where's the son of a bitch? And then you find it, and then you take it, and you grab it, and I put it in the ashtray, and I fry it with a lighter.
You should eat it.
I always bread mine first.
I give them the old Auschwitz treatment.
I always bread mine first.
No, I don't do anything nice. I make sure they're toast.
You won't have no more ticks.
Yeah, I don't know when it's actually going to come out. Well, unless it's already out, but I haven't heard nobody around here that's had that done, but I definitely I want to find out how they came out and how it worked out for him.
Well, GFY is, his father's going through it now. He can report on it at some point. It would be nice.
Oh, that'd be great. I guess, I don't think I guess it's not a one-time treatment. I guess they're going to have to, they administer the shot or whatever a couple times, or I don't know how that works.
What about Alzheimer's, Tim?
There's a long story about that. I met the guy that came up with a technique to have the drugs go through the blood-brain barrier. And there is something for Alzheimer's, but it's, what was it? The French company bought it because the cost and time to get it approved in the U.S. was just, I guess, exorbitant. So the company said no, and they sold it to a French company. So apparently there is something.
Well, are you a doctor, Jim?
I was involved with the medical community most of my career.
My grandmother got...
Are you a medical doctor?
No, I'm an electrical engineer.
Well, his call sign is JMD.
W3JMD.
K4NWA.
I'm just wondering how you got all this knowledge.
Worked with doctors, worked alongside of doctors for a long time.
You work in the hospital?
Yeah, I was a janitor.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
I was a cleaner on a top secret military base.
Oh, my God.
Were you at base 51 or whatever they call that?
I can't even talk to you. Still, to this day, I can't even make...
I'm thinking there's a lot of BS going on around here now.
I'm serious.
No, I believe you. I was just laughing.
It is, man. You know what it is? A lot of the stuff I don't even know.
I've got my boots on.
With my own eyes. And when I asked my supervisor, she said, we don't even know. That's how top secret it was.
Yeah, it's gotten high in here. I got my boots on.
One night I was cleaning the building because we were on our own. And you know the size of those buildings, they're like huge hangars. And I heard a door open and close. It's just like a movie. But nobody was talking, and I could hear these footsteps. And a private come around the corner in his khaki uniform, and I had the broom up like I was going to hit him. And he said, "Oh, sorry, bud." Freaked me right out.
Well,
you're supposed to say something when you go into a building.
did you see any aliens?
That time of the night.
See any aliens?
Watched too many movies.
I didn't see any aliens, but that was the time when that colonel in Trenton was roaming around the base murdering people. You know, the one they caught and they made a movie about him?
No, I didn't see that. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's called An Officer and a Murderer. Anyway, there you have it. Top secret. I've seen all types of top secret stuff.
Oh, my.
It was all dealing with Americans, too.
Well, we love to be secretive.
Stuff now. That'd be good to hear.
They had one room that we weren't allowed to clean, and the door was open all the time, and there must have been 4 air conditioners running in there, and it was all computers, and they had cameras all in that room. But nobody ever dared to walk up those stairs and look in there because they didn't want the meatheads from the base questioning you.
Is that Area 51?
It's kind of like, it's actually a training facility for terrorist group, for counterterrorism. You can go and look it up. It's a great big base. It's got all types of training facilities for counterterrorism.
I won't look it up because they might track me down.
You can go and look on Google Maps.
I think I'm trying to be up to something.
They won't allow you to look at facilities on Google Map. I've noticed that. Certain air bases around the globe, you cannot look into them with Google Maps. They're blocked. CFB Trenton is one of them. That's a very important base. I'll tell you why. It's also an emergency transportation hub if there ever is a disaster to deal with human life. Storms, medicine. There's a warehouse that's less than a mile from its location that is filled with pharmaceuticals. It's a humongous warehouse. It's a central hub for that part of North America.
You better be careful, you man. I'm back to look out. I'll be there in your yard tomorrow.
No, it's because of the location. It's very close to the United States. Fort Hood's not very far from there. Aeronautical miles. It's probably, it's under a 40-minute flight.
Well, no matter how you look at it, it's a good thing coming up. Let's see how it works out.
Yes, sir. I'm hoping that Darren gets an opportunity to try this CAR-T-C treatment.
So I guess I'll keep you up to date on how Sean's dad's doing with his treatment.
That would be good, thank you.
Yeah, he's on 7,200 in a day. If you ever hear him, he goes, my. Because what do you say when you're looking after a parent who has that condition? That's about all you can say is my.
7,200?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
VA3 GFY, top of the world.
I put a lot of
Capital City, Canada.
Sitting right there on Primrose. I used to use that as an expression for people who are stuck up. I used to call them the Primrose CSers.
Yeah, we had one of the guys from there down here tonight. Dan K9 RSY, and he was pretty drunk.
Well, yeah, that's an everyday thing for him, though.
I think he was trying to prove a point or something. But it worked out good for him.
Hey, James, I hope, be honest with you, he's got a point there. I hope his liver don't go bad on him.
I'm sorry about something go bad?
I said, I'm talking about Dan, with as much alcohol as he consumes. I hope his liver don't go bad on him.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea how that area of things is, and that's a personal thing between the person and his liver.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think how he can stand it, but he does.
Or maybe we're overestimating what he drinks.
That's a possibility.
Let's see, what is it? Europeans, the European man, I mean, that's us, most of us here, have an ability to metabolize alcohol much better than any of the other ethnic groups.
I'm part European.
I think we all have some part European in us.
Look at the Irish. The Irish have got a mixture of everybody. That's why they drink so much.
Well, they're kind of, not all entirely, but they're kind of mainly Celtic. And if you take a look at the history of the Celts, which goes all through Northern Europe and stuff, and then migrated up after the Romans basically decided to wipe them out, migrated up and took Ireland as a home. Anyway, they always took their whatever they imbibed on full strength, which was basically the civilized nations always were aghast at these barbarians drinking everything they drank full strength.
Okay, Sean is saying his dad's got an itchy feeling that the pain is gone a bit as well. The cancer is in his kidney. It's a tumor.
Okay, so it's in remission now.
Sean? I guess he is. He's listening. Well, his dad is noticing something. I guess that's what he's saying. So maybe there's going to be some progress. It just started, so it's just recent.
Well, we'll pray for your dad there, Sean. Fingers crossed. We'll pray for your dad, because this treatment looks like it'll be a wonder drug for wonder method. I shouldn't call it a drug. I meant wonder method for a lot of people out there, giving them hope. W3JMD.
Hey, I think it's called Yescarta. It's Yescarta.
That could be it.
Well, take a look at that and see what you think.
All right, let me do that.
It's Yescarta.
Treatment this week, so he's noticed something. I mean, he's noticed something. There has been a little bit of change.
Maybe Nancy Pelosi can get it.
Yes, Carter looks. That's it. That looks like it's it.
Just might need it there, JMD.
I'll have to wait till I get a gig into one of those hospitals as a janitor.
No, Adam Schiff there. He might need it.
Who wants to cure him?
What do you say about janitors?
Everybody. The Quirmers like to call me a janitor, so I just go with it.
He's starting to get his hunger back too, Sean said, slowly.
Well, that tells me that it's in remission, that this treatment is working.
Well, I hope that's what's going on. Sean said his dad's appetite's coming back, so at least he's not getting the chemo.
Hey, did y'all hear?
I'm doing some reading here, and I'm going to get another soda. This time a Sprite. W3JMD. I'll be right back.
Are you sure you're not getting another beer?
You got a mouth, but you still won't identify. If I'm getting a beer, I'll flat out say I'm getting a beer. If you have a problem understanding that, well, I can't fix stupid.
That's right. Can't even talk.
Okay, don't get so emotional.
All he wants to know is when you're having your next beer.
Anyway, did y'all hear that Marty and Rick Laguina found the treasure at Elk Island?
You cut it out. You sound like a nagging grandfather that's sitting in a wheelchair asking too many questions.
He's gonna watch it hot. Yeah, they found the treasure at Elk Island. They dug it up. Yeah, right. They dug it there in the beginning. Okay, they dug it up and they're spending the money. They're living in heaven.
The Haney number 2 with that voice, Jim, is who it is. That's the other person who sounds like Haney.
They put it there in the beginning now when you're not allowed on the island. Oh, okay. I think they found it earlier, right?
Oh, man. They're getting to the point where they're not understandable.
Right, but they found the treasure. You know what I'm talking about, Elk Island, right? That's a phony treasure. No, they found the Ark of the Covenant.
I'll tell you what, though, James, the unidentified station's definitely got a good sounding system, though. I'm not going to lie. He's got like 20 to 30 of RIS-5 on me down here.
The reason why I'm not going to keep calling them that there, Sean, because I don't want to get into an argument with them, and I don't want the son of a bitch recording me and playing me over the air like, everyone else has had that happen to them, so enough of that crap.
I'm not recording.
I don't trust you.
You got a big enough one on YouTube now.
Whatever, that's so old. And you don't even know what that's about. And that's
we got triggered.
7200. That's how lame that is. It's not even from 14313, and it's not even from this frequency.
We know.
Well, where's it from then, if you know?
VH Jeffrey Peters.
No, that's not the one. You're a meathead. Shut up. Yeah, really. Do us a favor. Shut up, meathead.
Hey, you ought to get upset and just roll with it.
Well, I can roll with it, but he doesn't even have his information right. He's a nincompoop.
I ain't hurt nobody. They're just jumping right in there.
You can't get away from that. Well, he Jeff up there.
But I was just talking about the treasure at Oak Island.
What's that?
You know, Nova Scotia's a treasure at Oak Island.
They put that down there when you're not allowed on the island.
Well, I know, but I believe they found it.
I know the schedule.
Okay. When are they gonna bring up the Ark of the Covenant?
That's just a money-making scheme.
I think so.
Anyway,
It sounds like they're squeezing each other's balls.
I don't know. They
I'm waiting on them bringing to bring the Ark of the Covenant up
where'd they find the Ark of the Covenant at?
at Oak Island. I think it's under Hillside, near Jerusalem. No, it's at Oak Island. The Knights Templars brought it there. I don't even know what the hell he's saying.
Jerusalem from Oak Island.
Yeah, the Knights Templars brought it there, and it's buried at Oak Island. No. You guys bought into that whole conspiracy theory. Well, I sure spent a lot of money on it. They did. The Ark of the Covenant has been found. They know where it's at.
Oh, my gosh.
They're probably afraid to touch it because of what happened in the biblical stories.
Well, the Israelis went in, and let's say they didn't come out. Wait a minute, I've seen and then all I had to do was shut their eyes and everything was good.
It's Ham Radio Savage.
Yeah, that was, Indiana Jones found it. The guy that found it, apparently is in with the Lord, and, it's known where it's at. The Israelis sent in a team to, basically, I guess, take some pictures of it, etc. But none of them came out. So they're not letting anyone else go in. Right, but what I've seen on the movies, the Nazis got it in Indiana Jones. Oh, okay, yeah, Indiana Jones. That showed us all about it.
Oh, man. 82 DCBN crew.
It's comical, Lou.
I know. Anyway, they didn't get killed because I didn't look at it. Well, there's another thing. The Garden of Eden is still guarded by the angels. So where's the Garden of Eden? It's on Earth somewhere, and there's two angels guarding the entrance to it. I ain't seen that movie yet.
Boy, what's supernatural with that? I will tell you about it.
Well, it's in the Bible.
Yeah, I know. I believe in the Bible.
So the Ark of the Covenant.
Anyway, where's the Holy Grail movie? That's at Oak Island.
Jam, you ever seen that movie with Holy Grail? You remember Paul Lamette from American Graffiti?
Why don't you try drinking from it?
Where's the Holy Grail? I know in the movies that Indiana Jones found that, too.
Jam?
Well, no, I don't know anything about that, Ron.
Okay, there's a movie made in the 70s. It's all about CB radio.
I thought it was
Jammer. And they eventually found out where he lived, and you know what they did? They walked right in there with a baseball bat, and they smashed the guy's radio right in front of him.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought it was Monty Python.
Nashville.
Should I be worried?
What is this?
That's why you do go to Nashville.
Of ham radio equipment.
Think about coming out here and trying it.
Police.
Sweetheart, you're trying to give me a warning?
Don't give me all one. I'm giving all you idiots a warning.
Would you like one?
You think you're badass. You come on up to Stormont and see what happens.
Okay, I'm really scared, so I might shut down.
Deal with some tough people. Okay, they're not wimpy like you pussy-ass city people. These are tough farm boys out here. They ain't afraid of nothing.
Okay, bring them on. I think I
can take them off.
No, I don't think you can.
Bring them on down to West Virginia.
These farm boys are so tough. One of them had a bull throw him about 25 feet, and all he got was a broken wrist. And he was back farming in a couple of weeks. And,
These guys are so tough, they straighten nails with their teeth.
Bring them down there, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't sleep tonight. This
They
man gives me
remind me of the
nightmares.
characters in the movie The Apple Dumpling Gang.
Oh, my God.
sound like John Knotts on bath salts.
This buffoon is really got us scared tonight.
West Virginia.
We watched it and
Yeah, I'm in Idaho.
remember what it was about.
W3JMD at 20 after.
I'm in Idaho.
I said KD2DKB.
Bring them down to West Virginia. We'll get them lost in the hills. Yeah, I'm really scared of them boys. You better bring them on pretty fast. You're not talking about the mafia, are you? We'll put them big
Okay, let's
boys
stop
to
that.
work in the coal fields. What did you? Are you talking about the mafia? The CB mafia? The CB mafia. Yeah.
The CB Mafia?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
They're gonna come and break us up and break our arms and tear our antennas down.
Do they burn pictures of CBs in their hands instead of angels?
Oh, you're the one talking about it. No, that's little Ronnie.
I just asked you.
That's little Ronnie.
Good God, don't you listen?
Dude,
Alright, I think I'm out of here. You jammers are useless.
don't let the, what did I say? The back door hit you in the butt on the way out. Yeah, come back when you get involved or time to leave.
Hopefully you have a power failure tomorrow night and we don't even hear you.
when you lose some.
Don't say come back when you get a signal.
I hope you get a power surge and you go to turn on your equipment and no lights come on and everything's burnt out.
Come back when you can give us a bigger
I don't
warning.
need a signal.
Oh, my God, you have nerve to talk.
Meathead.
Come back when you can give us a bigger warning.
Alright.
Yeah, come back when you get a signal.
Hey, James, you still in there?
I'm still listening.
Hey, you ever watch the series The Walking Dead?
I'll try. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you ever watched The Walking Dead?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, me and my wife were watching that, you know, on Hulu and stuff, and man, I'll tell you what, they got that show based out of Atlanta, but man, I wonder, it makes you wonder if that could actually happen.
Hey,
What?
hey, Jim.
I thought you were gone.
No, I gotta ask him a question.
Okay.
Have you ever seen that movie where these jammers and quormers, they were jaywalking in a big city like New York and they got ran over?
No.
That's a great movie. You gotta see it.
That's why you live
It's a good theme.
Well, you know, if there's no...
I don't live in New York.
I'm gonna make one. I'm looking for some people to do the cameo. Maybe...
That's why I live in Nevada.
It's too hard to find those kind of movies. You gotta look on YouTube for the tower pulling parties.
Tower pulling parties. That's also a pretty good tactic.
Tell him to go 10-7.
On YouTube of guys doing it.
He needs to go 10-7.
Big city with an HT, not looking where you're going and getting your tower pulled down.
Yeah, he needs to go 10-7. Good night. He'll stay here all night.
You fucking loser, parasite, asshole.
What's the language? What's brought this on?
You falsetto douchebag, fucking repugnant douche.
There should be a crosswalk at all of these intersections.
Hey, it does.
Only for jammers, and nobody pays attention to it, and they drive right over everyone.
Okay, you need to go 10-7. Good night.
sucker douchebag.
Don't call them any names like that, because all they're trying to do is record your voice and play it back tomorrow on 70.
Is it possible to be both?
You asshole.
Is it possible to be both?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, you fucking asshole.
They can play it back over the air. That's all they do.
I'll be back in a couple minutes. W3JMD.
I think somebody got triggered.
Coffee.
Jake, we're in WA 2:30 in the morning.
You fucking pansy ass fucking douchebag, lying cat, cocksucker.
Got any more good words?
Oh my God, do you look in the mirror when you say that? Oh, I know.
Yeah, look what you got, dude.
I don't know why you want to
radio ruining asshole.
record you.
I got some Xanax over here. Got any more nouns or adverbs? Got some Xanax to take?
You fucking hole cheeser.
Oh my God. I gotta go.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's got him all tore up.
Oh, you'll never do it with your dick.
You fucking homo.
Listen, I didn't hear other guys talking like this, so you guys come in. Got any more adjectives there? Oh, what the problem is?
Your finger up your ass, you deuce.
Let's talk about a little more curse words. Come on, tell us some more language. Come on, we're looking for some good nouns and adverbs and verbs and so on.
No, it's called adverbs and nouns and conjunction
You
words.
diseased piece of shit.
Adjectives. You got no brain. You're uneducated, Jammer. You're uneducated. You're living in the distant past.
Okay, have a good night. Go to sleep.
The other person, there's no point swearing at them because all they want you to do is talk like you're on the criminal band, like a CD operator.
Yeah, but he was saying it to you.
No, the new terminology for that is speech.
Waiting for someone to...
Okay, have a good night. Go to sleep. Take your pill and get back up in the morning.
Go to bed, you falsetto cum sucker.
See, there you go. He's talking to you stupid quormers out there.
Yeah, but he said it to you first.
You're down in southwestern Ontario, near Petrolia, Enniskillen wine growing region. You should shut your mouth, cakehead.
What's an Enniskillen?
You know where it is. It's east of Sarnia. You're right across the lake from Pennsylvania. Many of us have been listening to you for the last 3 years, and just a matter of time, you're going to get popped, you meathead.
I don't think so.
I think so. Because you're so consistent.
Gonna pop you like
Just
a
a matter
shit,
of
you
time,
fucking
someone's
meathead.
going to drive by, put you on YouTube so we can all go look.
Yeah, we're probably all on YouTube.
Can't wait to see the pictures of your fucking head splatter all over the fucking universe.
I just want to see the piece of shit house they live in.
Coffee might got it.
I want to see this piece of shit little wartime one-bedroom house they're living in.
It's amazing, isn't it?
We're coming for you, you falsetto asswipes.
The falsetto asswipes.
Now you're getting personal. Boy, he's getting mean, isn't he?
Don't look over your shoulder.
Okay, JMD, take this frequency over.
Hey, we're done with you. You're done.
Hey, JMD, we were having a good time before they come around.
No, because you annoyed people that were listening and they finally got fed up and keyed the mic and told you how they feel. You jammers don't get it.
Hey, you just make sure you clean that mess up when you're done.
Totally oblivious, sitting here all night, interfering with a conversation, talking in a falsetto voice, and finally, someone just thinks, screw it, I'm going to tell you how I feel.
James, let's talk about some engineering stuff.
Oh, he's one of those black ops video operators, huh?
Oh, well, he's just trash your along.
You couldn't trash nothing. You can't even throw out your own trash. You're probably living in a cat box.
He's living in his mother's goddamn basement.
That's older. That's from Little Ronnie.
Surgically corrected. When are you going to get that hair up?
I don't think, did I call you out of redneck where you live at? That's
Mr. Fermunda Cheese with the falsetto voice.
Don't you hear that? Hey, hear that?
I think he's a redneck there from somewhere. Where you at? You don't live near me, do you?
Now, because you're not going to be around much longer.
Take that cock out of your mouth.
Look at wearing. Are you talking about killing me?
Take the cock out of your mouth.
Well, somebody said I wouldn't be around long, so I guess he's trying to kill me. He's mad.
No, JMD's waiting for you to all shut up.
Take that hair off.
Okay, GMD, it's time for you to take this frequency back over.
No, he's the king of 38.6 at night. You all gotta realize that and bend down on one knee.
Come on back, JMD. Yeah, we gotta need you back in. We'll get quiet.
You know that Daniel is the daytime king on 72, and JMD is the nighttime king of philosophy and all good QSOs and fine business on 38.6. Get used to it.
Are you used to it?
Oh, I am. I've known Jim's been out here for years. I think he's a great part of amateur radio.
He's a lord. LID. He's a lord.
Who's that?
Somebody's displaying that loose juice bag all over the place.
That's a newbie.
No, he's not here to be by the sick of your idiocy talking in a falsetto voice all night. I don't blame him for being pissed at you. At least somebody's giving you guys hell.
Well, we don't smoke. We can do it.
No. You're an idiot. You should do something.
You know, he's always clean up messes after you make them. You know what, sons? It's
Your
only
days
the
are
one
numbered,
thing
you
to do.
falsetto douche.
We're anonymous.
Anonymous. There's another douchebag website.
Yeah, we're anonymous.
That's the wacky Democrats and liberals.
I'm looking at it, trying to analyze it on here.
Anonymous shit on the internet. When I see that, I just laugh and think, coward pussy, can't show your face.
Yeah, we did not forgive. We did not forgive. Expect us.
You stop talking when I'm talking. They call those types. Yeah, you're all that weird and wacky stuff that the new generation is so sensitive, and y'all talking a high-pitched
Throw your
voice.
pathetic little comment in it.
Yeah, we are anonymous. We did not forget. We did not forget. Expect us.
So, if you do something to somebody else, you don't want them to forgive and forget?
You all know it. You're jealous.
58-year-old face there, little
I don't look like a friggin' Ontario farmer.
Is that what you're telling
idiot
us?
from Pennsylvania that jams
only
his
right, you
dial
know.
with a hayseed look on his face.
Yeah, I wear a Sky Fox mask when I talk on the radio. Let's see your 58-year-old face there, little Ronnie.
I'm beautiful.
You fucking pussy.
Hey, stop that.
So you're saying we got some Canadian operators in here?
Roger.
You fucking drippy pussy.
Cool Canadian, or they live up in the part of the United States near the border of Canada, yeah.
I don't know. I hope you find out where they is, but they surely got pretty filthy language.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame the Americans in the Northeast coming out here mouthing off at you no-callers. You guys are a bunch of idiots the way you talk. You're out here every night talking like a queer.
I'm an Enniskillen.
You fucking ass fuck.
I'm an
I think you
Enniskillen.
called them about every name you could think of.
I'm an Enniskillen. Don't forget.
Yeah, you're an ass fuck, so you are.
Whose radio are you on?
That's where they probably do a lot of that down in Enniskillen.
Take that microphone and shove it right up your ass, you fuck.
So you're a homophobe and racist.
Yeah, fuck you.
You tell me whose radio you're on.
You got him now.
You illegal operator.
Yeah, I know you are.
That gender sharing bathroom and do something about it. See how pissed
Whose
off
radio
they
are you
get.
on?
Are you gonna vote for Bernie Sanders?
Are you on Birds Radio, perhaps?
Did I hear you say you're gonna vote for Bernie Sanders?
You're gonna vote for Hillary Clinton.
You fucking right-wing cocksucker.
There you go.
So are you.
You got your pigeonholed. You're all right-winged.
Vote for Tulsi Gabbard.
He wants to put you in FEMA camp.
You might need to be there.
That guy sounds like he's got the coronavirus.
You got the cocksucker virus. He's a jism junkie.
Keep him away from me.
Y'all better be careful. We have a transvestite that comes on this frequency.
You're a fucking sperm burper. Yeah, fuck you.
What's your call sign?
He doesn't have one. He's on somebody else's radio.
We got someone out here who's pissed at you. He's probably catching a mind. Doesn't matter. He's giving you hell and you don't like it.
What's your call sign?
You don't like it. You just don't like the treatment.
Is that the parrot?
He's an ass-licker, cocksucker, douchebag.
Oh yeah, JMD. You need to take over.
Ass-licker.
Others on this frequency will talk about at least another 5 years.
I might have take this over. It's getting bad.
I'll cut your
Go fuck yourself, you asshole.
There you go. Now you're threatening me because someone is calling you names.
So worried about your fucking queer, you ass-licker.
I'll cut your fucking throat.
Yeah, cut your throat. You know what? You have no idea who I am.
He's threatening you.
Yeah, you're a loser.
We might do.
There you go. You got them all wound up. Keep going.
No idea.
Yeah, don't bet on that.
Yeah, bullshit.
It's going to be a 3JMD at 22.
JMD. People, please take this frequency over.
No, I'm going to sit back and kick my heels up, listen, and just smile.
That's okay.
W3JMD.
Go fuck yourself sideways.
Warrior coming in here, giving them hell for what they've done to us for the last 5 years.
KMD is a hero as far as I'm concerned.
I'm glad we got a newbie out here that's giving them hell. They deserve it.
Yeah, maybe it's best you don't get it.
Twist your neck. Hey, all you guys.
Can I watch you twist your
You goddamn liar. Cocksucker, ball licker, ass licker.
neck and put it on YouTube?
Loser, shithead, goof.
Oh man, this coffee smells so good.
Frequency. No, shut up. What'd you do there, partner? What'd you do at your radio? You better fix it.
He blew it up.
It's okay. He'll be back.
Thank God not.
He'll be back. He ain't done with you.
Hopefully he blew it up.
He ain't done with you.
No chance, asshole.
There you go. He's back. See how fast that happened?
What's your call sign, man?
He doesn't need a call sign because he just wants to jerk you around.
Asshole.
He already got you mad once. You already tried him twice.
We're starting to hold both microphones at the same
Hey, I think JMD brought these guys in.
No, I would.
So you're holding both microphones at the same time.
I think JMD brought these guys in.
Here and give us a hand.
And you'll be gone forever.
JMD started this mess.
No, he didn't. No. You're part of Marty's crew.
Yeah, he called these guys up and they're interfering now.
You guys love Marty.
Little Marty brought that guy here.
No. Jim told me about Marty and it got me thinking, you meatheads love Nazi Marty.
What are they talking about?
You all over Toronto.
Uh-oh, the amplifiers must have got cut off.
No, So his hand's working. He's watching his meters.
Uh-oh, the wife must have taken him and put him back in the house in the bedroom.
He's getting ass in the bedroom.
Yeah, they took the wife, beat him over the head. They got quiet now.
I don't think JMD can get ass anymore.
Yeah, he's listening. He said he's gonna stay back.
Hang on a minute. You guys are...
What are you, fucking a broomstick, you fucking loser?
You're sitting on a radio, and what time is it? Let me... Oh, yeah, you're not getting anything either.
Yeah, this is JMD's boys.
What the fuck are you talking about? You're not getting anything either. You're sitting here ridiculing people out here. Take a look at yourself.
Right, that's not what your wife said.
We know you don't mean no...
Blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
That's right.
We'll take it to the next level.
Blah, blah, blah. Fucking gets old real quick. Same old shit every night.
It certainly digressed from what we were talking about, cancer treatment, yes?
Yeah, think about it. We're talking about a nice cure, and they wouldn't stop, and someone who was listening finally got fed up and give them a real good piece of their mind. They threatened them twice, and then we just come to the realization, yeah, this is old, and this is blah, blah, blah. And we were talking about something very interesting. Well, carry on.
Yeah, James, I'll get me a Cardiff University shirt if they ever, when they get that out there.
Well, right now it looks like it's in a bunch of research hospitals connected with universities. I went through a lot on the list, and just about all of them are tied to a university in one way or another.
Was Duke University on it?
Yeah, I gotta say, we're the good corners.
That's right.
We're the good corners. Oh, okay. I'll have to mark that down.
Well, I have to admit, they haven't really said anything vulgar or done anything that hurt anybody other than just pick.
That's right. Until they got mad because they were called out for being cormers in general, then they made threats towards the person who was mad at them. I don't know about that.
Well, they did derail conversations, and they did jam other people. So I don't know that I would classify them as good.
Well, look at this as a precedent, then. If this is the way we treat good cormers, imagine what we do to bad cormers.
Send them to Maxfield.
The mushroom cloud?
A week out here. Are you kidding? I put them to work and they'd end up in the hospital.
Hey, James, I don't know what you did, but man, it sounds good down here. I got like 20 over S5 on you now.
It's just conditions changed. You're also coming up.
That's great. I like this time of night. Or morning, should I say.
I need to get to bed soon, but I'll try to stay awake as long as I can. Maybe another half hour of the HLD.
I just woke up at 1 o'clock, so good for a little bit. W3JMD.
Yeah, I'm probably going to shut her down here in a little bit myself. Hey, did you hear, James, what I said about talking about the chicken band stuff?
I never was a CB'er, so I don't know a whole lot about it.
Well, no, what I'm saying was they were talking about, chicken banders. I said, well, then, would this classify us as being HCB, which is ham chicken banders?
I suppose, again, not having a reference on my own to know what CB really is about, I can't say for sure myself. That would be others that, a lot of people came up from CB to ham radio. They would know much better than I.
Well, my grandfather had a CB radio, and I used to listen to his whenever I
Don't you believe it?
ride beside the truck, and listen to him talk to his friends and stuff, and that's how I like getting into radio.
Yep, I know that was a route for a lot of people. But I go back to the days when radios were like few and far. No, I'm not that old. I got my license in '69. I was not a part of the CB scene.
Don't you believe it?
I was, and it was pretty good back in the day until Masters got on, but they pretty much stayed on one frequency. They didn't follow people around like the morons we have down here.
I was too, but we had talked about that before.
Hey, Jim, all radio cowards are the same. It doesn't matter if it's ham or CB. If you drive up to their location, they shut the hell up. They won't even come out and talk to you. GFY told me about what happened in Ottawa. They were jamming him, and he came out in the front, and they all took off.
Yeah, my grandfather had a realistic 23-channel CB radio. I thought that was just the greatest thing, you know, and he'd be on there talking to his friends and stuff.
It got real popular, I think, in the 70s.
Oh, yes, it did.
I had a 5-channel one.
I did too. You had to put your own crystals in it.
The JMD had one too. He won't admit it.
Jim, are you near your
Well, to be honest, even if you do know what now, there definitely ain't nothing wrong with using a mobile when you're on the road, like Channel 19, listening for the law.
Nothing wrong with it. CB7A. Nothing wrong with it. I was around before you all.
Hey, James, I know back, I think in 1977, I read an article. They had 4 million CB licenses sold back then.
In 57?
No, in 77.
Oh, 77. When did they stop licensing CB?
Well, what happened was the FCC couldn't keep up with all the stuff going on, and then they just, eventually done away with, selling it, and then they given them away, and then they just, let it go altogether.
I think I paid $1.50 to get mine. My call letters were KBLR 9984.
What was your call, JMD?
See, when we did it, it was like $4 and something cents, or close to $5.
Well, I got mine in 76.
Uh-oh, we got a chicken band coming out.
23-channel T-Berry 5x5 with a Hustler trunk lip mount antenna.
Yeah, we'll be talking 10-4 in a minute.
That's right.
Yeah, whatever. I couldn't believe that I remembered it from 76.
I've been in the CB long.
Could be 3JMD at Central.
Yeah.
88 WB.
I like the CB bands.
I think, if I remember right, you licensed the radio, and then the people in your household could use it.
That's right.
Yeah.
One license took care of the whole station.
Did you 6 watts at the beginning?
No,
8 watts.
No.
4, wasn't it?
No, and when it was 23 channel, it was 8 watts. When they expanded the frequency or channel range from 23 to 40, they cut it in half.
But you could take the Johnson and move the knob around and get on the 8 channel.
KEP at one time on AM.
12 watt side band.
I'm going to sleep 7-3, Jim. Talk to you later.
Can I run?
23's Johnson.
Here, Jim, like 40 plus over that time.
Yeah, ouch.
I know, you bounce and you hit the AM.
With the thing, you could run as much power as you want.
15 or 16
But everybody
watts.
just kept saying that you can only use 4 watts.
Yeah, now 4 watts is the limit. But see, I got an Eagle, or a Browning Golden Eagle. And Browning actually made an amplifier to go for that radio that did take 200 more.
You need a big antenna.
200 watts. And the amplifier was
I want to double the gamer radio here. When I grow up, I want to be a double.
Yeah, okay, but in 1982, they did away with the 4 watts, and you could run whatever you want because most people were running on their vehicles. And my aunt works for FCC, and that's how I know that.
Well, we're in the CB now.
I'm talking to somebody from mine.
Yeah, well, mine's Mike, but what year did you say was 4 watts?
So they did away with the 4 watts.
Well, they didn't do away with it. It's still illegal, even recommend back then to run more than 4 watts, but a mobile is a lot harder to track. If you'd have been running 200 watts out of your base back when the FCC was still an actual thing instead of a shadow of itself that it is now, you probably would have got a knock on your door within a fairly reasonable amount of time. But since they cut all their manpower back and funding back, and they really don't give a crap pretty much anymore unless it's big money involved, you know.
Hey, you're talking about us. Well, maybe we should go back to the CB band.
No, not you, Mike. The other guy.
And Mike's talking about us.
I didn't say anything bad about, I didn't say I agreed with it. I said back in the old days, and even now, if you're going to run a 1600 watt, you know, Sweet 16 or something like that, you do it in a mobile, and unless
Sweet 16, he knows all about it.
At the same time, same place, on the same frequency, you know, flying out telephones and coming over people's intercom systems and stuff like that, they're probably never going to find you.
I think we got some chicken band operators on there now.
They're going to track you real easy is what I'm saying.
But now you're talking about good corners being bad.
I didn't say it was Cormers. I said that they got some bad guys that came on, but they stayed on one frequency. They didn't follow us around to 23 or to 40 channels. Get the story straight.
Yeah, get the story straight. Cormer.
We're not jamming baby monitors.
How do you know?
Well, back in 76, they didn't have baby monitors unless you want to call your babysitter a baby monitor. And I don't think her braces picked up the radio frequencies too well.
I'll tell you what, though, man, those scanners back in the day, you know, those Radio Shack 800 megahertz, where you could hear all the phone conversations, that was neat to have.
Oh, my God, the eavesdropping.
Oh, well, you're right. It was wide open at that time when it went digital.
We heard some...
You enjoyed that?
We heard some pretty interesting things on those baby monitors.
You enjoyed listening to other people's things going in the house?
About as much as you enjoy Corming.
Right, I don't have anything to do with it, but I guess I could call you a pervert, right?
Well, yeah, you know, you talk like a pervert. We listen to perverts. Yeah, what difference?
Right, so you were a pervert listening to your neighbor's house.
So you like Corming. What's the difference?
Well, Corming, I'm not listening to anybody talking other than what I hear on the radio, but I'm not listening then to anybody's house, right?
No. You're talking like a pervert. Listen to the voice you're
I think
using.
you're a pervert.
Listen to the goddamn voice you're using. Use some fucking common sense.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're a pervert.
I'm pretty sure I'm listening to one.
Okay. But I never said I listened to my neighbor's house using the monitor.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You're the one
Yes,
said
you did.
Well, I sound like a retard after listening to
okay, I'm retarded, yeah, I'm pretty dumb. But anyway, I didn't listen to other people's houses. And then I heard people talking about how good it was to listen to it. They're perverts. Yeah, they're perverts.
I think I know why he sounds like that.
Okay, let's hear the genius.
No, he was looking to try something new when he was younger, and he got hooked on his mom's hormone pills to try and stop her beard from growing. So he started taking those, and he's been using them ever since.
Oh, my goodness. How long did it take you to figure that out? Where's Wile E. Coyote? It could be here in a minute.
Somebody cut his balls.
He never had any.
He never grew in after he kept using his mom's hormone pills when she was taking them to stop her beard and mustache from growing in.
Anyway, I found out one thing. We got some perverts that like to listen to other people's conversations.
Well, I know know for a fact you can't do it now, so that's the old days.
So you're not a pervert no more?
No, God, no, I never was.
But you used to listen?
Well, that's true. I did listen to the cell phone conversations.
Okay, so you're a pervert.
No, I don't make you a pervert.
It was on, between what, 53 and 56?
I don't know. I don't understand. Do you?
Well, they made the technology, you know, to where you could, you know, listen at that time. But, you know, you can't now, though.
Did you jerk off when you listened to the conversations?
Did you?
He can't.
Anyway, K4NWA at 3 o'clock.
Don't say you didn't.
88 WB2. I didn't know it was that late.
82 DKB, yes. 258.
We got perverts on the frequency.
Yeah, we do. Call for it.
That's why the music starts.
I guess we're supposed to be intimidated by that. Oh, we're so intimidated. Intimidation. Sure. Accuse somebody who had nothing to do with the conversation.
Oh, poems, no man. Poems, everybody. The man who mentions himself a poet. Money, get back. I'm all right, Jack. Keep your hands off my sack. New car, new car, daydream. Think I'll buy me a football. Absolute rubbish, laddie. Get off with your butt. Repeat after me. Anika is the area point to this song, I mean...
Great price badge on Auto Trader, I know I'm going to get the best price that there is.
When I'm buying a car and I see a great price badge, I trust it.
When I see a great price badge, I know that I can trust it.
Preacher, preacher, leave those kids alone.